Hello, everybody. Welcome to CC Sim Racing. I'm your co-host. I'm your commentator. I usually have a co-host, but not today. How is everyone's this evening? It's going to be a cracker here at Catalunya. If it's a little bit too loud, please let me know. I'm not too sure if the live chat's working at the moment. I haven't seen anyone say, "Hi, Craig, how you doing?" But fingers crossed it will be. But yeah, this is going to be an absolute belter of a race. Round 3 here at Catalunya National Track. And it is going to be wicked. If it's anything like last time out, it's going to be a super evening of racing. So we've got 2 races for you tonight. We have the Mighty Minis first, and then straight after this, we have the Super Mighty Minis. They are qualifying at the moment. As you can see, 8 minutes of qualifying to go. But before you do so, don't forget to let everyone know. Subscribe to the CC Sim Racing channel. We do appreciate that, everybody, if you could do so. Well, let's take a look at the Mighty Minis championship table as it stands. So Butler is leading the championship on 63 points. No stuck on the grid, unfortunately, today. He is away with his lovely lady Sue, so I hope you're having a nice time. 51 points. Hyper's there with 51 as well. Racer Lewis is there, 42 points. Stewboy in 5th with 42 points. Pac-Man is there with 35. Ginge on 35, unfortunately not racing today. Good evening, says 360 Racing. Good evening, sir. Racer Jensen, unfortunately, he's not racing tonight, and Adam Bath has stepped in, and we know what happens with Adam Bath racing. We'll see if he can do the same tonight. Richard Pugh there on 24. Jungle's not here, unfortunately, on 22 points. It's a no-show. Diddy there on 18. Beaverball has, unfortunately, dropped out. So we have Zoe has jumped into the Sherabani car, so good luck to her today. Villain is on 18 points. Watch out for him, he's looking pretty quick. And James H got to sit in the Susie Inch car from Fruxton, and he really enjoyed that. So that is the championship table as it stands. And let's go and check out who is on track, shall we? And as you can see at this moment in time, we'll leave the tiles on the top. And Dan Watts has also said good evening. So Butler is there at the moment on pole position, with Lewis in second. He was second, but Sprinkler has just taken that off him and goes into second place. Very quick times, 37s round here. I've seen low 37.2s from some of the drivers, so keep an eye out on that. Adam Bath there, obviously raced at Fruxton over the weekend and did a fantastic job, and he is there in 3rd place. We got Mr. D-Man there, unfortunately didn't make it in time, and he will now be unfortunately not be able to race. He would have been in the stuck on the grid livery, but see, we have a time schedule, unfortunately. Good luck to Didcot. Team 360 says need to know, so great to see the 360 team watching on. There's Hyper in 4th place, racing the Will Burnham livery. We had an absolutely super race this weekend as well. He was brilliant, really good stuff, and really wanted that 3rd place. He really did want to get on that podium, so well done to him. So Hyper running that car. There is James H, and Over the Moon sitting in Susie Inch's car over the weekend. It's great to see that these drivers have now actually officially sat in these cars and really had a fantastic day there at Fruxton. 2 days, should I say, at Fruxton. So James H there in the Susie Inch car. There is Zoe, new driver here at CC Sim. Looking forward to racing in the AWRC and the Aston Martin League. 73 drivers for that. Absolutely incredible turnout. Was not expecting that. 5 divisions. Is going to be one to remember. And as you can see on this track, you can easily get a penalty. That is not what people want around here. Penalties will be taken to the right hand side, as you can see. Just moving to the right, take the penalty. Fantastically done there by the new driver. And goes back onto the racing line when they're up to speed. So Adam Bath is back again and goes into that 2nd place. Butler still holding the pole position at the moment. Diddy just does a 140. Let's go and have a look at him. There he is on track. There is Diddy, 3.5 seconds off the pace. That's not too bad. It can be win, lose or draw around here. Easy penalties, as I said. You can get an easy penalty here at turn 1, which is worth. And into the left-hander. Easily done. So 3rd gear, might drop into 3rd, might hold it in 2nd. Just need to get that car control just right. Need to take these curbs perfectly. Anything less, or more, should I say, will give you a penalty of about half a second, maybe a second. As you can see, Villain's just pulled out of that one because he had a penalty, so he'll just go back into the pits, reset, go back again. Pac-Man in 7th at the moment, so that's not very like him, but that might come back up. But as I said, if you get a penalty, it just demolishes your lap and you have to start all over again. So Villain, that was absolutely flying in the practice run. They're in 10th place at the moment, so obviously getting a few penalties. As you see, Pac-Man in the Laura Harris car, another penalty for him. So you just need to get a lap in, really. That's all you need to do. Have a chance of winning this race. There is Stu Boy, the Octane Racing car. Butler goes faster again, so for another win under his belt is Butler. Stu Boy into 12th. There goes Lewis, does a 140. As you can see, a little bit wide there from Stu Boy, just finding the right route is what you need to do. So the James H goes into 5th now in the Laura Harris car. So good stuff from him. We have about 3 minutes to go of this qualifier. Piper goes faster again, stays in 4th place. Sprinkler on his debut. Has raced for CC Sim before, for LB Racing. Great to have him back on track with us. Good luck to Butler, Team CCR. Let's go, says Dan Watts. Great to see Dan watching as well. Do please get your messages coming in. Please also share to Facebook and your socials if you haven't done so already. So Sprinkler, man to watch out for at this moment in time. 3 cars in the 37s at the moment. Low 37.4 for Butler. Penalty just in front there. Who was that? Was that Racer Lewis there? And like I said, if you get one penalty at all, it puts you back in the game if you can stay consistent around this track. And as we said earlier on, Richard Pugh, I think it was saying he was going to be starting from the back of the grid. Unfortunately, you're not, mate, in the James Jenkins car. Unfortunately, had a chrome bumper fly off the front, and well, actually it was dragging across the front, should I say, as Butler does another fastest lap with the 1:37.330. Let's go. James H is glowing. So great to see Sam Nutter watching as well. Congratulations to him and Emma, and those cakes were delicious. James H goes faster again. Has he got that 4th place? Not quite, as Hyper goes through again. We have maybe two, just over 1.5 minutes to go. Diddy goes faster again with 1:40.6. Good stuff from Diddy. He's in the top 10 at the moment. Pac-Man is really struggling around this track, isn't he? There he is in 6th place, goes a 39.3. Villain goes faster than that, and there we go. Villain jumps into the top 6. He's happy with that, sticks himself in the pits, but Butler's the man to watch out for at the moment. Goes faster again. Look at this. He's a 10th up already. Dan Watt says, let's go, Stu Boy. Nicely done there by Butler. He comes through Sabadell there. Now coming into the RSCC chicane. Flipping the sausages there. Great exit speed. Nicely done. And that will be, sure, another fastest lap as he crosses the line. Could be a 36, you know. Nope, not quite. So it doesn't go as fast. Right, there's 4 seconds left, so he will get another lap. This will be the final lap for Adam Barth, obviously reserve driver today, so it won't affect him too much. But exits off the final corner through New Holland and down the start-finish straight. He crosses the line and will stay there in 2nd. So Sprinkler has also finished. Hyper coming through as well. So Hyper is trying to get toe from Diddy. Look at this as he crosses the line. Is he going to go faster? He stays in 4th. What about James? He stays 5th. Villain in 6th. Pac-Man now, does he cross the line? Another penalty. See, penalties are going to be absolutely crucial to this. And LB Racing has just said, welcome to the sprinkle zone. God, I've missed that so much. Zoe in the top 8 there, which is fantastic stuff. Well done to her. Diddy stays in the top 10. I think he's finished. Yes, he has. There is Racer Lewis. He finishes in 10th place there. Richard Pugh, Butler's still on the lap. So everyone has finished. Stu sits at the back there. So he hadn't had a lot of practice, but Rich Diddy saying good luck to all the drivers. Great exit off the corner from Butler. Looking very, very consistent indeed, isn't he? As he sweeps round the corner. Doesn't take any of the extra curbing because he doesn't need to. As he crosses the line and still gets in those 37s. Great consistency there from Butler. And there we have it. So it'll be Butler on pole. Adam Bath there in the Graham Shep car in 2nd place. And it'll be Sprinkler in 3rd. Hyper in 4th. With James H taking out the top 5. Brilliant stuff from all the drivers. So, who's your money on today then, ladies and gentlemen? Is it going to be another Butler win? Has Pac-Man got anything in the tank? Can he get into this? So, let's take a look at those results from the qualifying. So, poleman is Butler. 2nd is Albie. Sprinkler 3rd. Hyper in 4th. James H in 5th. Villain in 6th. Pac-Man 7th. Zoe there in 8th. It'll be Diddy in 9th. Racer Lewis 10th. Richard Pugh there in 11th. And Stu Boy will take out that top 12. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is the race we've been waiting for. It's been a while, but here we are at Catalunya for round 3 of the Mighty Minis Racing Championship. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, round 3 at Catalunya. Poleman Butler, can he make it another win? Albie in 2nd, Sprinkler 3rd, Hyper in 4th, James H in 5th. Here we go as you wait for these lights to come on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got a roller. There's a roller. Who was that there? I think that was Villain. That's a real shame for Villain because he's having to back out now, and Zoe might have the opportunity to go past, but it's a drag race to turn 1, and it's Butler who holds the lead at the moment. Sprinkler's gone into 2nd place, and Adam Bath is trying to defend the inside line, but I think Sprinkler might have it here. Yes, he has. So it's going to be Butler from Sprinkler, from Adam Bath there in 3rd. Hyper's got 4th place, with Pac-Man having a superb run. Goes around the outside of James H. Has he got the inside line? Yes, he has. That's really well done. But can he hold it? Yes, he can. Good move. So Pac-Man has made a super start, and he's now into 5th place. But James H is not going to give that up, and he goes a little bit wide there, does Pac-Man. Has James H got the inside line? Yes, he has. A penalty for Pac-Man. And James H round the outside. Oh, that's a fantastic move from James H. Gets it done. Beautiful move there. So James H now into 5th place. It's a drag again down to the hairpin. Another Slater there. The Sam Slater car of Lewis goes down the inside and gets that done. So he's now into 6th place, and Pac-Man is literally hung out for dry, but he's going to try on the outside again and does so. And look at this, and it looks like Richard Pugh's having a piece of the S action, and he goes down the inside as well in the James Jenkins car, but he manages to hold him off. Watch out for Stu. He's had a good run as well. There is Zoe in the background. There's a wide car off the track there. That's Diddy back down in 12th place. So as we come into the chicane for the first time, it's Butler from Sprinkler, from Adam Bath, from Hyper, from James H, from Pac-Man. There's Lewis there as well. They're in 7th. There he is. Richard Pugh there in 8th, side by side with Stu Boy. Stu was having a great run here. Looks like he's got that done, and you can see Richard Pugh trying to get into the toe. Penalty being taken there by Pac-Man, or he might get it on the next lap actually. He did go over to that side to try and take the penalty, but it doesn't look like it has come off, or has it? Yes, it has. And down into turn 1 they go. So it's Butler from Adam Bath from Sprinkler. So Adam Bath has now got past into 2nd place. Let's have a quick look at that great move there from this man here. James H round the outside and clip the grass as well, which is very lucky. Manages to hold that line. Doesn't get a penalty. That's a fantastic move there from the Susie Inch driver. So Butler holding the lead. Adam Bath in 2nd. Hyper having a look to see if he can get past Sprinkler. Everyone's still racing together here. This is fantastic stuff. Look at Diddy. Diddy's on the back of this as well. He's still there. And and keeping with the pack. So Stu Boy trying to find a way through on Pac-Man. The Octane Racing car. Don't forget, please go and check out Octane Racing. You can rent out one of these cars. Obviously, the virtual one, obviously you can. But if you'd like to buy or rent one of the cars from Octane Racing, go and give them a shout on Facebook. Octane Racing on Facebook. Oh, there's a clip of the curb there. And it looked like that was Pac-Man. So we'll go and have a look at what happened there. So Pac-Man is going into the S's. Clips the curb. Oh, goes for a move down the inside. Did he get it done? He nearly got it done, but did he get a penalty as well? That's the thing. He might have got a penalty there on the exit, which is a real shame. Don't think he has. No, he hasn't. So penalty there for Lewis. He drops back after a good start. So there is Butler still on the lead. 1.2 seconds now. So Adam Barth is trying to gain some time on him. Butler is in another world at the moment, isn't he? He's absolutely on fire. But the battle at the moment is definitely for this third place. This is fantastic. Let's go on board with Sprinkler. Sprinkler has Hyper all over him. I would say this is the sprinkle zone, but it's not the sprinkle zone he wanted because he's under real pressure here. And Hyper is looking for that podium finish. James H also looking for a podium here. So into the hairpin we go. Hard on the brakes. See the front end dipping down. Another nicer line there from James coming through. Great to see all the drivers all nose to tail. About there with Richard Pugh in the James Jenkins car in the white livery just behind the Octane Racing blue and yellow one there. You can see good battle there going on. Still Sprinkler holds this position. So into the S's. Just needs a good run out this corner. Doesn't quite get the exit speed he wanted. Sprinkler manages to get that done and goes a little bit wide as Hyper on the exit. And now Pac-Man is now looking at the front end. Oh, sorry, should I say the rear end of James H's car. So let's go and have a look at that. As he pushes the air horn. I do apologise about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's if you're on pad, you push the L3 button, it does push the horn. Hello, official. How you doing? So into the braking zone they go, and Pac-Man goes down the inside. Yes, he does. So another position made by Pac-Man. So he's now starting to gain some places back after the penalty, which is good stuff from him. Needs to keep the pressure on the leader of the championship. Oh, very wide from Hyper there. Didn't want that. That's going to surely give him a penalty. It comes out of the right-hander. He looks like he's okay, but Pac-Man got that inside line. But he's going to the outside of the hairpin. He doesn't want to be there because James H could pounce on both of these guys if Hyper decides to leave the brakes very, very late to defend the corner. So into the braking zone we go. That's nicely done. But oh, lovely exit from Pac-Man and goes into fourth place. That was fantastic from Pac-Man. Goes into fourth. And Hyper now going slightly wide again. This could be James H's opportunity to have a go, but doesn't quite do it there, does he? So let's have a round up again. So it's Butler in the Paul Hollett car holding this lead and showing why he's the champion from previous. We'll see him at Cadwell Park. Great to see the winner there. A few weeks' time. Adam Barth in second. Then we've got Sprinkler in third. Pac-Man in fourth. Now got away from Hyper. There's a bit of a gap now between these guys, but looks like Adam Barth is closing on the leader here. Well, let's still with the fastest lap of 37.337. Hyper in 5th. Then we have James H in 6th. Then we have Stu Boy there in 7th. Villain in 8th place. Then we have Racer Lewis 9th. Then there's Zoe in 10th. Richard Pugh there in 11th. Still Diddy on the back of this pack in 12th place. Back to the leader. Still 1.5 seconds. It looked a lot closer than that before, but looks like the battle we should be looking at is the Hyper and James battle. 5th and 6th, but Pac-Man is definitely on the chase now, so keep an eye on him as we take a look at our leader. Enjoying life at the front at the moment. So hard on the brakes. Into the hairpin they go. Nicely done, using all the track and a little bit more, as you can see. We take a look at Sprinkler, still holding that podium at the moment. Doing a fantastic job. Pac-Man in 4th. Very open at the moment. Still plenty of time in this race, and they're saying that they keep the concentration levels really high, and Pac-Man is definitely closing up now, isn't he? Look at this. This is fantastic stuff as we go on board with Sprinkler. Can he get the toe down the straight? Slowly closing in now, isn't he? Keep your messages coming in, guys. Do appreciate the messages. On the brakes they go. Into the right-hander. Pac-Man having another look here on Sprinkler. And again, this could really benefit Hyper and James in the background. Oh, slightly wide from Sprinkler. This could be the opportunity. Round the outside. He gets that done. And Pac-Man goes into 3rd place. Fantastic stuff from Pac-Man. Let's see how he did it. Oh, mistake here from Sprinkler. Goes slightly wide. Gets the car turned in, but that's it. As soon as he gets his car turned in, he loses that grip that he needed. And Pac-Man says, thank you very much. I'll take that off you, my friend. Pac-Man goes into 3rd place. So Pac-Man on the charge. Pac-Man also has the fastest lap with 1:37.1. So watch out, Butler. He's coming. Butler's consistency is absolutely incredible, though. 37.3, 37.7, 37.6, 37.5. But still can't quite get onto him. But I'll tell you what, this man is on the move now, isn't he? So Sprinkler 4th, Hyper 5th. There is James H in the background. There he is with Hyper. Good battle here as well. And goes faster again, 37.110. Great to see Villain having a good run here as well. Zoe's in the top 10. Should be happy with that. Racer Lewis is there just behind. They have a little go down the into the hairpin here. Lewis on Zoe. Let's see. Braking zone. Not quite close enough. Oh, shuts the door. Racer Lewis as well. Brilliant stuff. Lovely shot of all the complex there. Beautiful shot. I tell you what, Diddy's not that far behind. There's Stu Boy and Villain. If we go back a little bit more, there's Villain. It's not letting me see the, fortunately, the other cars. There we go. It is now. There's Diddy in 12th place. Still on the lead lap, still chasing after Richard Pugh. A fantastic season in the real world Mighty Mini Championship. Great battling over the weekend. Been very, very well indeed. So back to the leader. It's now down to a second. Now, are we going to see Pac-Man in this mix? 8 minutes to go. There's the leader. There's Albie. And you just see a flash of Pac-Man. There he is. Still Butler at the moment taking this home. Hasn't managed to find a penalty, but we won't give him the commentator's curse. There's Adam Bath there in 2nd place. Pac-Man there in 3rd. Very open now, isn't it? There is Sprinkler with a penalty. So where is Hyper? There's Hyper in 5th. James H has dropped back a little bit, unfortunately, but still chasing on regardless. There is Stu Boy in 7th. Villain there in 8th, with Zoe in 9th place. Again, managing to get away from Racer Lewis, who goes slightly wide there and gets a penalty for his troubles. Again, using all the curb and a lot more. Gets a second penalty now. He's trying to get that car to turn in. Might be another one as he comes off here. So let's see what happens here, because Hyper has got the toe on Sprinkler and he's going to try down the outside, as Sprinkler had to lean to the inside, and Hyper goes back into 4th place after that penalty from Sprinkler. So Hyper now into 4th. Brilliant stuff from him. Has he got this? Can he just get that car to turn back in? Yes, he can. That's very nicely done, and starts to pull away. So Sprinkler now into 4th place. Let's go back to the leader. Still just over a second. There's Adam Barth and Pac-Man is there. So there's your top 3. You might see a flash of Hyper. There he is. Great little battle going on there. Fastest lap now coming through. This is a brilliant battle. So we could have game on here for the 4th place battle. 5 cars there in shot. Stu Boy and Villain in the mix now. They're starting to up their game. So Hyper 4th. There's Sprinkler in 5th. Using all the curb there. Whereas James H gets a penalty as well. So you'll think they got that on the previous corner. Easily done round here. Stu Boy will be overjoyed to see that penalty. So will Villain, because they might actually have the opportunity to have a pop at this. So let's see what happens to James as he comes round the right-hander. It does decelerate the car for you. And you lose about a second, maybe a second and a half. So it comes up to the line. Just see him phase out. And then come back on the power again. So it doesn't look like he's lost a lot of time. But where is Stu Boy in regards to James? And there he is. Is he going to have an opportunity coming into turn 1? He might have a look down the inside. He's having a look down the inside. He's on the brakes. He's got the inside line. James gives him the room. There's a little bit of bumping and rubbing. We do not mind that at all. Still side by side. And James H is holding that inside line. Stuber's going to try and tuck in as well. He can't quite do it, and James H manages to defend it, and that's great racing. But Villain's got the opportunity to now to overtake both of them. He goes round the outside of the Stuboy, which he does so. And Villain is going to try around the outside. He's going to the inside line. That's a great drive off the corner from Villain. Absolutely brilliant down the inside. Has he got this done? I think he has in the braking zone. Yes, he has. Or has he? Because if James H can hold that inside line, which he can't do, and this is Stu Boy going to have a little bit of a bit of pop of this as well. And Stu Boy has got down the inside, but he's got the outside line. So James H is going to have the inside line now with the right-hander and gets it done. Does he? Oh, has he got it done? They're still side by side. The leaders are closing up as well, and Stu Boy's through. Brilliant racing from these 3. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Great racing. So, Butler now down to 0.9. So, Adam Barth is closing in. Now, did Butler have a penalty? Because I think he has. I think he's had a penalty. There's Pac-Man. That's a 36.5 from Pac-Man. Where did that come from? Hyper there in 4th. Sprinkler in 5th with a penalty. Villain in 6th. Stu Boy in 7th. James H there in 8th. Zoe in 9th. I thought that was the car on the grass there, but it was actually the cameraman. The camera cropper there somewhere. Keep an eye on the leaders. So, still Butler from Adam Barth. What a fantastic lap there from Pac-Man. A 36.5. Adam Barth using the curbing. Pac-Man definitely closing in. 2.5 minutes to go. I don't think he's got enough in the tank, but what a time that is. There's Pac-Man. Now Is he going to get a chance here after leading the race the whole way through? And Bath gets another good exit off the corner. We go on board with Butler. 2 minutes to go, so there will be 2 laps. He's closing in again, isn't he? Closing, 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 closing. Great stuff from Stuboy as well in 7th place. Great shout there from Dan Watts watching on. Very good into this sector, doesn't he? Starts to pull away. Hips the curb. Gets the exit speed that's required. Leans on the corner. Does that Adam Bath behind? And he's really close now. Nearly half a second. Surely that's closer than that. 2, maybe 3 car lengths behind. He goes for a tighter line this time. This is going to be fantastic. 50 seconds of this race to go. We're going to have 1 lap. Can he do it? Into the chicane. A very good battle going on between Villain and Sprinkler, and Stuboy's in there. Stuboy going down the inside of Sprinkler for position. Does he get it done? Yes, he does. Goes into 6th place. So Stuboy is on a mission, but Sprinkler's going to hold the outside line. Is he going to get that done into the chicane? That's going to be very brave. Doesn't quite do it. And Stuboy holds him off and goes into 6th place. Brilliant stuff. Let's go back to the leader because he has got Adam Bath all over the back of him. And Pac-Man is not that far either, 2.3 seconds. There is 14 seconds, so they're going to get another lap behind. And look, they're dragging each other down the straight there in the background. Oh, they're going to cross the line. Yes, they are. They all cross the line. So James H will get another lap. I think this will be the last lap for Zoe. So Zoe's going to finish 9th. It's going to be Racer Lewis in 10th. Richard Pugh will finish 11th. And it'll be Diddy will take 12th place. Back to the leaders. There's Butler holding off Adam Bath. Pac-Man, just a flash there coming through. Might see Hyper Villain Sprinkler in the background. You see him come round now. Oh, look how close Adam Bath is now. Into the hairpin. Coming into Sabadell now. Oh, he might get the inside line. He's very wide there, does Butler. It seems to work for him. Is he going to try and pip him on the final corner? All about getting this chicane right. Can he do it? Oh, he goes wide! He goes wide as Butler. Cutback could be on here for Adam Bath. If he can get the exit speed right, he might have an opportunity to have a look down the inside. He's all over the back of him. Is Butler going to hold on? He's literally touching the chrome bumper, and there's a drag race to the end. Is he going to do it? They're side by side. They're touching as they go across the line. And it's going to be Butler from Adam Bath from Pac-Man. And it's going to be Hyper in 4th. What an end to the race after all that. The drama in 50 seconds. Hyper takes 4th place. It's going to be Villain in 5th. Sprinkler is going to hold off Stuboy, or is he? Because Stuboy's going to try down the inside. It's going to be another drag race. And it's Stuboy finishes 6th from Sprinkler in 7th. From James H in 8th, Zoe in 9th. Oh my goodness me. And it'll be Racer Lewis in 10th place. That was a brilliant race. Absolutely brilliant. Well done to the drivers there. And let's have a look at those race results, shall we? That was fantastic. So Butler takes the win over 1:37.288. It'll be Adam Bath in 2nd. Pac-Man will take 3rd with that fastest lap as well. So extra bonus couple of points there for him. Hyper in 4th, Villain in 5th. Stuboy with a dramatic end to his race there, fighting with the Sprinkler. And not literally, but Stuboy takes 6th place. Well done to him. Sprinkler in 7th. James H with a great start to the race. Finishes in 8th place, and he still was there at the end, which is brilliant from him. Well done. Zoe in 9th on her debut. Racer Lewis in 10th. Richard Pugh in 11th, and Diddy will take 12th place. Great stuff from all the drivers there. And hopefully we'll have the top 3 in the commentary box with me. So let's have a look. Yes, we do. So let's have a quick chat with them. Before I do that, I'm just going to flick this mic on. Hopefully everyone can hear me. So let's have a quick word with Pac-Man. That was a great race, mate. Well done. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we're bad. I completely mullered qualifying. I don't think I could have done a finer job of making a dog's dinner of it. Yeah, I was. I think that race I was literally just putting in quali laps to do, and I have no idea where 36.5 came from, but that yeah, that's the quickest ever I've done. But yeah, a couple more laps would have been nice. Couple more laps.
Yeah, it got intense in front, didn't it? And it's well done, mate, because I've just seen that Villain also did a 36.9, so well done to Villain, because he was super in practice, so just couldn't quite get it together in the race. But super stuff from Pac-Man. Well done, mate. Great job, and we'll see you in the Supers very, very shortly. So congratulations, well done.
No worries, so well done to the top two guys.
Let's have a word with Adam Bath. So, Adam, obviously, after a fantastic weekend, unfortunately for race 2, had that issue with the car, but you know, hopefully that's all mended now for the next one. But super first race, you've done it again in this one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm standing, so I don't actually get any points for that. So it's still going to be Pac-Man who gets the points for second.
Yes.
And
yeah.
well done on that fastest lap, because I thought I'd done a good lap, and then I looked up and saw that he'd done that one. So yeah, I was a bit gutted on that. But all I could do was just put pressure on Carl and try and force him into a mistake. And he didn't put a wheel wrong until that last complex where he kind of went in a little bit hot going into the chicane, and I thought I'd get him on the inside, but just did not have the run out of him. So, you know, it like Pac-Man was saying, it was quali laps, and that's exactly what I was trying to do, just to reel in Butler. As soon as I got into the slipstream, thought, right, here's my chance, but I wasn't going to do anything stupid because he's obviously fighting for the championships. Yeah, it was still good fun. It was hard work, but it was good fun.
Yeah, it was. Well done, mate. Great stuff, and we'll see you in the next one where you're officially racing that one. So, yeah, well done. Super job, and let's see if you can do the same again.
No pressure, thank you.
Well done to Adam Bath there. So Pac-Man, Adam Bath, and then let's have a listen to our obviously reigning champion, Butler. Butler, that was a super drive, mate. How do you feel after that one?
Oh, well, I'm happy now, but I was a bit stressed in the last couple of laps, if I'm honest. I'll be breathing down my neck. I've just got hats off to Pac-Man making his way through the field, but I am pretty glad that he started in the mid-pack.
It was absolutely superb stuff, mate. Because yeah, that lap must have been a bit daunting when you look down to your left-hand side of your screen and thought, oh, hold on a minute, what's going on here? Yeah, brilliant drive, mate. Absolutely fantastic, and obviously that increases your lead. But obviously with Pac-Man, that's extra bonus 2 points. It's not too far ahead now, is it? Are you? So we'll keep an eye on that for the rest of the race. And obviously we're stuck on the grid missing. Really helped you out, hasn't it?
Well, that's it. I mean, I can't seem to shake Pac-Man. He gets behind us, and then he gets fastest lap. So there's like a 1 point difference between we're finished points. But no, it was a hell of a drive from the mid pack, and I just tried to keep it consistent. But I think I started getting sweaty palms about 5 minutes from the end. But no, it was a great race. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was super, mate. Well done. Congratulations, and yeah, we'll see you again soon. Well done. Brilliant, mate.
Well done. Thanks, Craig.
So there we go. There are your top 3. Congratulations to them. Next, we will have this. If I just quickly flash this on. Oh, no, that one. That's not the one I wanted. We're going to just flash the banner and change that around to that one, because that is what is next. It's going to be the Super Mighty Minis. So give us 5 minutes and we'll get this all sorted out, and we'll be back for the next race. Hello everybody, welcome back to CC Sim Racing. I'm your host Craig Cook, and here we are for round 3 of the Super Mighty Minis. And what a absolutely cracking championship this has turned out to be. Some brilliant drivers, and obviously our official 2022 champion, Neville Kirkpatrick, also racing in this one. So unfortunately we got a few of the drivers out this week, and that is a real shame, but we do have some good stand-ins as well. So and a couple more drivers on track that you should know and have heard about. So let's take a look at the championship table, shall we? Also, don't forget, before we do anything, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. So let's take a look at the Super Mighty Minis championship table. And it's chocky at the moment in the Dave Kirkpatrick, who had a lovely win over the weekend, who is on 61 points at the moment. Adam Bath there on 53 points, had a good race in the previous one. Let's see what he can do in this one. Clive Smith, unfortunately, is not racing today, which is a real gutter for Steve Rideout. And but we have stand-in, which is Dave there, and that's Demon Dave, as I like to call him. He'll be racing in that car this evening. So Crafty, unfortunately, not racing either, but we do have Pac-Man, who's coming to stand in. We have Glowing Gold there running the CC Sim Racing livery in 5th place. Ashboy back for CC Sim, but he's racing in his own livery, should I say. We in the with 30 points. And Neville Kirkpatrick in the top 7. Look at that, fantastic stuff from him. He's there in 7th place. Joey Bolt there on 28 points as well. Jenny Roberts, unfortunately, is not feeling too great at the moment, so we wish her well, and then has had to retire from the championship. Dusty there in 10th place with 21 points. Handy Pint also there in 11th with 20 points. Corky there with 16 points in 12th. We've also got Nikki there with 14 points back to business, so hopefully he has a good race today. And Hassett with 14 points also. So a couple of changes this week. We'll see some of these guys climb up the table. So absolutely fantastic to see all the drivers. So Jenny Roberts' car will be driven, the Andy Tuckley car, and that will be driven by Lewis. So he'll be taking that car. So here is Lewis on track at the moment. And at the moment he's on pole position, but I think they're just coming round for their first lap. So as you can see, Ash Boy, who we know is very quick round here, has got a penalty already, and easily done, and a mistake there from Lewis as he comes on the entry to start his lap. Now, did he get a penalty there? Because that's not what you want as you start your first lap. Looks like he's got away with it, so he's going to cross the line and starts off with a 1:34.74. So Joey Bolt has come through now. Lewis Chocky goes into pole position. See Joey Bolt just taking the penalty. And Handy Pint grabs the toe at the end of that and sneaks in a 2nd place. So it's Chocky there on pole position. It's like glitching, and there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. There's to be a cross-play issue with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 across this game. Hopefully that'll be rectified a lot sooner than we think. Or people just got some obscene amount of money and start buying loads of PlayStation 5s. So, Handy Point there in 2nd place for CCR. Flies round the right-hander there of Kamsa. Glowing Gold there in 4th place, also a CCR driver, but he's representing CC Sim. I'm very privileged to have him there racing that our livery. Lewis is now dropped down to 5th place. Pac-Man has pole position. He's come in as a reserve driver. The previous race he had was absolutely astounding, got the fastest lap, and now he's on pole position. Not what Chocky wanted. There he is in 2nd. So isn't Dave doing well? So Dave was in 6th place, just made a mistake there, but he's in 6th place at the moment. Oh my goodness me, there's a contact there as well, so he didn't want to do that either. So Handy Pint now in 3rd place. Not too sure what's happening there, but Glowing Gold has just gone into 3rd place, so well done to him. He's in 3rd. Adam Bath has just nipped pole position. Look at that, and he's got toe as well on Neville Kirkpatrick. These two battling over the weekend at Thruxton. Absolutely brilliant it was as well. So, could be good stuff for Nevin. If we can just get that car to turn in, follow Adam Barth, that could climb him up the ladder, so which I think he's going to do now, which is brilliant stuff. So, see if he can get that car to a position where he can follow Adam Barth and see where he's going slightly wrong. So, Pac-Man there in second. There's Chocky with another penalty, and it's, like I said, it's so easy to do on this game. So, Glowing Gold in fourth at this moment in time. Hanny Pint's now dropped into the top 5. Low part of it. He was second on the road, now into 5th. Lewis is there in 6th. Another penalty there. See, it can happen to anybody on this track. It is a very, very tight, twisty, technical track. You just got to get those racing lines right. So, Haslett there in 7th place in the Iron Hathaway car. Haven't seen him this year, which is a real shame. Hopefully we will get to see him. Needs the new race cam put in. And the new rockers, and he'll be good to go. So, Dave Haslett coming through. Glowing Gold goes faster again. Doesn't hit that top 3 yet. Joe goes faster again. Joe Bolt there with a 134. Neil Kirkpatrick with 135. Adam Barth goes faster again with a 32.3. So we're going to keep an eye on Haslett. Where's he finish up here? Looks like a 35, maybe a 36. 36.4. Not on the money at the moment. There is the car that went at 45 degrees in front of my very eyes this weekend. And I cannot believe that he still managed to get a podium. After all of the issues he had over the weekend. Bent valves twice. Qualifying once in the first race. Had to change the head gasket as well. Seized water pump. Impellers broke after the belt flew off. So wasn't a good day at the office for Greg, but he's still managed to get the car on 2 wheels and get a podium. So, you know, all's well and ends well. So Nicky there in 8th. Let's check out Joey Bolt. There he is in the 9th spot in the Ian Slark car. Happy birthday to Ian Slark if he's watching. Adam Barth is looking pretty quick, isn't he, in the Joe-Yo Reps car. Preparation done by, again, Mr. Octane Racing himself, Mr. Steve Rideout. Ashboy, again, goes faster. But Glowing Gold is holding him off. And Joe Bolt goes faster again with a 34.4. So he's doing very, very well indeed. Goes into the 8th spot. Then Kirkpatrick goes faster. There's a 134.4. Look at that. He's now in the top 10. Brilliant for Nev. Enjoying his sim racing. 34 there for... that was Dave, wasn't it? So Dave, where's Dave? So was he in the top 6? No, he wasn't. Thought he was. So there he is in the 12th spot in the Steve Rideout car. Just a little mistake there as well, which is a real shame for him. Dusty now starting to climb the ladder. Again, another one to watch out for. On his day, he's an absolute weapon. And there he is in the man's car we call the Tiger, Stuart Coombs in 7th. Sponsored by Manny Flow. Shout out to Agouti as well. Yokohama. SU carburetors. So Adam Barth at the moment with 30 seconds to go has pole position. Does it look like he's going to get that taken off him with 0.4 in front. Lewis goes faster again. Times are still popping down, aren't they? And they're getting very, very close indeed. Chocky goes faster. Glowing goes faster. Pac-Man now drops into 4th. Ashboy now into 5th. Handy Point now drops down to 6th. And Kirkpatrick goes faster again. Slowly, slowly but surely, he is closing these guys up. 2 seconds off the pace, but I'll tell you what, that is not bad at all. Final lap for these guys. So Adam Barth has got pole. Look at that. 0.003. 3 thousandths of a second. That's impressive stuff. This is going to be a good battle. There goes Pac-Man across the line. Goes into 4th place. Now, what can Dusty do as he crosses the line? Goes into 6th place. So it's about these guys here. So not quite on the money there is Adam Bath. 10th off his time. There's Chocky. Adam Bath. Glowing is just in front of this group as well. So who's going to take the pole position? They're all together trying to grab toe. So Adam Bath's going to come through first. And I think we have Nemco Patrick also there and Joey Bolt. So keep an eye on them. Lewis has come through. He's gone into 7th place. So Joey Bolt crosses the line. Glowing crosses the line. Chocky crosses the line. No change from those guys. Joey Bolt stays in 11th place because a half-second penalty for his trouble. Never goes faster again. Look at that. Brilliant stuff. Literally faster and faster each lap and stays in the top 10. Fantastic stuff from him. Well done to Nevin Kirkpatrick. Adam Bath will take pole position. It'll be Chocky in 2nd. With Glowing Gold in 3rd. With Pac-Man in 4th. Ash Roy will take out your top 5. Dusty there, Handy Lewis and Handy Pint. 1.3 seconds off the lead lap. So Chocky's actually applauding the joys of seeing Adam Bath on pole position. So let's take a look at those results. So it's Adam Bath on pole. It'll be Chocky in 2nd, Glowing Gold in 3rd, Pac-Man in 4th, Ashboy in 5th, Dusty 6th, Lewis in 7th, Handy Pint in 8th. We never come Patrick in 9th, Nicky in 10th, Joey Bolt in 11th, Haslett in 12th, we Demon Dave in 13th, and Corky in 14th place. Wow, what a start to this, again, another race with the Super Mighty Minis Esports Championship with your commentator Craig Cook. And we are now ready to start round 3 of the championship. So here we go. Don't forget to subscribe. Lights are ready to go. 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red, 5 red. Who is going to take it into turn 1? We're going to wait for these lights to go out. They're very, very good on the lights. Are all the supers at the moment. We have one slow starter at the back there, which is a real shame, but everyone's got away apart from that one there in the background. But it will be Adam Bath who holds the lead as they come into turn 1. Look at them all hugging the inside the line together as they spread out just to try and get some air. And into turn 1 they go, and it's going to be Adam Bath there from Chocky is Glowing Gold, going to get the inside line. He might get this done here. A little bit of contact, but Chocky's going to have the inside line. So it's going to be Adam Bath who takes the lead. It's going to be Chocky in 2nd. Glowing Gold has a little bit of contact with Chocky, but everyone is through. And Pac-Man there in 4th. There's Dusty in 5th. Dusty's had a great start, hasn't he? Comes from 7th to 5th. Nevin Kirkpatrick is 7th place. He's a demon starter on this game, isn't he? Look at him there. Corky in the background for Tracy Thompson Racing down the inside. Late on the brakes. Who was that there? That was Dusty. Nevin Kirkpatrick still holding that 7th place. Lewis having a look as well. Man with the number 1 on the car. So Adam Bath holds the lead. Let's go on board with him. Let's have a look at what he can see as they go through the chicane for the first time. So it's Adam Bath from Chocky from Glowing. A little bit wide there from Chocky. Might have a penalty there. So Demon Dave's doing very well. He's still in the mix in the background. Like Ash Boy's got a good run on Dusty. So have a look from the back of Dusty's car. We're going to look to our left, and there should be a very happy Ash Roy having a little pop down the inside. Well, he's going to be on the outside, but he might get the inside for turn 2. On the brakes very, very late was Dusty. Oh, and there's an overshoot from Lewis. So Lewis is overshot as well. There's another one. That's Nicky in the background, who also overshot on the brakes. But we're going to keep an eye on this battle. Managed to get it under control. He has managed to save that. So Lewis is still there in the out spot. I'll tell you what, Damon Dave's having a good run. He's running the outside of Nicky for position. Now, has he got that done? He tries to get that inside line. Oh, there's 2 penalties definitely going to happen there. Handy Punch dropped all the way back into 11th place. So let's see if he can make some moves as Adam Bath holds that inside line. There's a move down the inside. Pac-Man's been tucked into the hairpin with Dusty also using a lot of the curb. Also might have a penalty there. So while these guys are battling away, look at Glowing having a look down the inside of Chocky. Doesn't quite do it there. Dave Kirkpatrick livery doing a good job. But I tell you what, 2.7 seconds away at the moment is Adam Bath. He's absolutely loving it. But battle for second is absolutely intense. Chocky, Glowing. There he is. We've got Pac-Man. We've got Ash Roy there. We've got Dusty. We've also got Never Kirkpatrick, who's on the back of this group. This is fantastic. Let's go on board with him. This is brilliant. On board with Never Kirkpatrick, ladies and gentlemen. He has got a penalty. He will have to slow down, but he might grab the toe on the back of Dusty if he just tucks in a little bit. Got a bit of a gap on the guys behind, which is good stuff for him. Plenty of room. Into the braking zone. Tries the outside line here. It's the Super Mighty Minis champion. Reigning champion. Already won it twice. And also the Mighty Minis Racing Championship. Been with the Mighty Minis in real life over 20 years. Incredible. Knows how to drive a race car, as you can see. Really, really putting the hammer down. And he's all over the back of Dusty. Look at this. Pac-Man going for position from 5th place. He's going for 2nd. Goes down the inside. Has he got that done on Ash Roy? He does try it, but it doesn't quite work. On the outside, doesn't want to be there. Chocky with the penalties dropped him right back. So Glowing now into 2nd place. This is a fantastic race. Everyone's together. James H says, look after your brakes. Oh, there's contact from Chocky on Pac-Man. Clipping the curbs. Oh, very high over the curbs was Pac-Man. Over the curbs was Ash Roy. Clipping the curb there was Never Kirkpatrick in 7th place. He's got a handy point all over the back of him, but Pac-Man is on the charge. Let's go on board with Chocky. Absolutely fantastic race. Pac-Man down the inside, having a look on Ash Roy. Can he get it done? Look at Adam Bath on his own. He must be having a picnic out there. On the brakes. Glowing goes slightly wide. A little bit of slide from Chocky. Ash Roy manages to hold it, but he's going to have to turn him very, very hard. But that's going to slow him down. And this might give Pac-Man the opportunity. Dusty is just behind Chocky. And just behind them is Never Kirkpatrick. He's having a fantastic race. So Chocky there in 5th. There is Dusty in 6th, just behind him now. Never Kirkpatrick in 7th place. Andy Point there in 8th. Nicky there in 9th. Then we have Lewis. Lewis is back in it with Haslett just behind him. There's Joey Bolt there in the 12th place. Dave there in 13th. Standing driver today, doing a good job. And Corky there, and it's great to see Corky back. Great to see that car on track as well. Back to the leader. There he is. He's absolutely away with it at the moment. There's Adam Bath. There's Glowing. We've got Glowing, Ash Roy. Then we've got Pac-Man. Then Chocky. Then Dusty. Then Never Kirkpatrick. Then Handy Pint. Then Nicky. Then we've got Lewis and Haslett. With Joey Bolt just behind him. Just behind him is Dave. Brilliant stuff. 5 seconds is the gap. And again, look at Ash Roy round the outside. This is a brave move in the marbles. Under real pressure. There's another look. Where is he gone? There he is. To the left-hand side of him. He's round the outside. This is not where Glowing wants to be. Might get a run here. Tries to cut back. He's now on the other side. He's on the outside line as they come into the hairpin. Gets a good run on Glowing. Lots of the late breakers. Side by side still. And holds the line. But he's still there. There is a nose there. He's had to leave the gap. And he's managed to hold it. Fantastic driving from these guys today. Brilliant. Oh, and Ashboy's gone through. Absolutely fantastic. So Ashboy now into second place. Glowing in third. Pac-Man in fourth. Oh, clipping the curb again is Pac-Man. Chucky in fifth. There. Oh, Neverco Patrick's gone slightly wide. He might get a penalty there, and he shuts the door on Handy Point. Absolutely fantastic battle. Look at that battle for second. It's brilliant. Ashboy, Glowing, Pac-Man. Glowing is having a look. Look at Glowing down the inside. Is he going to get that done? No, he's not going to. He's going to try, but he didn't quite do it. Wide goes Ashboy. He's got that wide line again, and that's going to try and cover him for turn two. It has done. Again, that. Oh, he's gone very wide. That could be a penalty. That's not what he wanted. And Glowing's going to take the opportunity here. And look at Chucky. He's now down the inside of Pac-Man for position. What a race. Neverco Patrick is still there in 7th place. This is fantastic from him. Handy Point is all over him like a rash. Trying to find a way through. Chucky down the inside of Pac-Man. Can he get the power down? No, he can't. And Pac-Man's got the inside line. Handy Point looking on Neverco Patrick. Has he got that done? Never's going to try and hold it. But it is going to be Handy Point who takes 7th place. Again, very wide line from Handy Point. And Neverco Patrick down the inside. He'll be loving this. He'll be absolutely loving this. So, back with the leader. 7.4 seconds in the lead because this is what's happening behind. Jockey and Dusty side by side. Oh, wow. Ashboy from Glowing. There is Pac-Man, Chucky, Dusty, Handy Point, Nevin. And we've still got plenty of time with this race. There's still another 10 minutes. Oh, did Glowing there make a mistake? Did he get a penalty? That was very, very wide from Glowing. He will not want a penalty there. The defensive goes Ashboy again, as you can see up front. Goes defensive. There's Chucky in there. And Pac-Man having a good old shindig as well. Goes into 5th place. Oh, wide from Ashboy. What happened there? Very, very wide from Ashboy. So he's gone the brakes. What did he do here? Did he just overshoot? He's gone hard on the brake. Yes, he's overshot. He's just overshot. Tried to turn the car and he can't turn it in. And Glowing will say thank you very much. And that battle just behind them is still on between Chucky and Pac-Man. They should be working together. But this man here can't believe his luck at the moment. Adam Bath, 8.4 seconds in the lead. He'll take this. So, Glowing in second. Ashboy in third. Penalty for Glowing. So he did get a penalty. This is not going to help him at all. So he slows down, takes the penalty. Now, where is Ashboy? Is he going to have an opportunity to go past? Then Patrick gets a 134. He's still in the mix. Oh, down the inside is Glowing. Oh, he's on the brakes. He can't get it turned in. He gets contact with Ashboy. And he manages to hold it. Good racing from Glowing. Pac-Man's still battling away with Chucky and manages to get that done as well. Chucky in 5th. Dusty might have a piece of this. Look at this. It's fantastic because this is putting Handy Point back in the mix. There he is in the background in 7th place in the CCR car. And we have Neverco Patrick still there in 8th. And he's got a lovely gap of 3 seconds, so he just has to concentrate on what's happening in front of him, because anything could happen in this race. If he could just keep it consistent, he could get one of these guys in front. Everyone still nose to tail. Brilliant driving. 8 minutes to go of this race. The countdown's down. Back to Adam Bath. 10 seconds in the lead. And then we have to train with everyone getting a ticket at the moment. Ashboy, Glowing, Pac-Man, Chocky, Dusty, Handy Pint. Nevin Kirkpatrick just on the back of this now. Slightly different line from Glowing to Ashboy and Pac-Man. Seems to be working for him. Clips the curb, but he's under real pressure again. Look at that. Pac-Man's trying to get an inside line on Glowing. Glowing's shutting the door on him, saying, no, not today, my friend. On board with Glowing as he flashes his lights. Now, what is Pac-Man going to do? He's going to nudge him. He's going to nudge him. He's trying to get that second place. He looks in his mirror. Oh, and he's done it again. Ashboy's gone wide into the marbles. He manages to shoot back into the racing line, which he does so. And that was like a bit of a Greg Jenkins sort of move there. He went through the complex for Thruxton. See, Handy Pint is trying his very best to get on this group. Starting to space out a little bit now. There is Handy Pint. There's Nevin Kirkpatrick. Then we got Haslett there in 9th. Lewis has dropped back as well. There is Nick. There is Lewis. There is Joe Bolt there. So back to the podium battle, because it looks like Ashboy's managed to get away from this, but Pac-Man knows he doesn't want that second place to disappear, so they'll try and work together here. Rocky will just be very settled with a podium finish. Not too sure if he's worried about that. He'll just want that fastest lap, I'm pretty sure. Drag race down to turn 1. Okay, having a look. He's in the toe. He's got a penalty. He's going to try both of them. He gets the toe off both of them into the braking zone. Pac-Man's got through into 3rd. Goes slightly wide. Chocky's got the inside line now. Gets a little bit of a bump and run. Goes on the grass. There's a bit of contact. And I think Chocky's just slowed down to give that place back. But that's given Glowing the opportunity there to have a little go. And he looks like he might get all 3 of them. He might get both of them. They're side by side as they go into the right-hander. Oh, this is going to be brave. Oh, that's fantastic driving. Oh, Chocky's been put out wide. And Chocky goes off the track. And I don't know where he's going. He's going somewhere. He's coming back on the track now. My goodness me. A little flashing lights there. He's not very happy with that. And that'll be Dusty back into 3rd place. So Dusty now into 3rd. Glowing in 4th. Pac-Man in 5th. Chocky frustrated after that exit left. There is Handy Pint in 7th, still trying to find a way through. Dave Haslett is now into 8th, so Nevin Kirkpatrick has made a mistake. He needs to just keep it on the tarmac so I get a top 10 finish. 4 minutes to go with this race. So, Adam Bath, 9.5 seconds in the lead. Ashboy in 2nd. He's now got a big gap from Dusty in 3rd place. So Dusty probably didn't think he was going to be here right now, but the Tiger, Stuart Coombs' car, still under pressure. Glowing in the toe. Has a look down the inside. Into the braking zone. Does he get it done? Yes, he does. Dusty stays that outside line. Pac-Man tries to get that there, but he doesn't quite do it. So Dusty into 4th, Pac-Man 5th. There is Chocky in 6th place, just behind in the Union Jack liveried car. Haslett's really pushing Handy Point now, and there's a move from Dusty. A little bit of contact with Glowing there. Dusty slows down to give that place back. So into the braking zone. Again, wide goes Dusty. Still the battling goes on. Ashboy with the fastest lap of 32.078. That's a fantastic lap. Jockey is praying, absolutely praying he can find a way through. And Dusty down the inside, gets that done on Pac-Man. Good move. So Jockey there in 6th place, trying to find some time here. Needs to get in that toe. They will get 2 laps. There he is. Drag race between Dusty and Pac-Man. Down the start, finish straight. Pints managed to get away now. Kirkpatrick, is he still there in 9th? Yes, he is. Crosses over the line now. Get another lap. So Adam Bath, 11 seconds now from Ash Roy in 2nd. Glowing still there in 3rd, but he's got Pac-Man and Dusty for company. But Chocky's now there. He's not that far away, using all the curbing. Dusty and Pac-Man look like they're trying to work together to close the gap on the 3rd place driver. Dusty having a look down the inside again. Here he goes. Goes for that tempted outside line. Goes for the cutback. He'll have the inside line, but he'll be on the outside of the right-hander now, which is really unfortunate. But it might be a good idea. It goes a little bit wide. Might try to cut back again like he did on the previous lap. Has it worked this time? No, it hasn't. But Chocky is right in the mix now. He has the red mist. He'll be looking to close these guys on the final lap. Clip into the curbs. Chocky is definitely in the mix now. Gets a great drive off the corner now. Are they going to work together and try and close up on the man in front? And I think that's what they're doing. Yeah, Chocky's sitting right on the bumper of Dusty. Goes out of the draft now. And he's going to try and take both of them, I reckon, into turn 1. Has he done it? He gets 1. Definitely closed up on Glowing now, haven't they? So Adam Bath on his own in the lead, 11.7 seconds in front. He will be absolutely overjoyed with this if he wins this race. Anything can happen. We've seen it before. Ash Roy in 2nd. Then we've got Glowing with Pac-Man and Chocky and Dusty. 25 seconds of this race to go. Then Handy Pint. Then Haslett. Just behind him should be Neville Kirkpatrick. Can't quite see him in shot. There he is, just come through shot. We keep an eye on the leader as he comes through the chicane for the final time. And there he is. What an absolutely stunning drive from him. Had to keep it clean, had to keep it consistent. He has done so. And that is an absolutely fantastic drive from Adam Bath, who takes the win here, round 3 at Catalunya for the Mighty Minis Esports Championship, the Super Mighty Minis Esports Championship, and he takes the win. It's going to be Ash Roy who's going to finish in 2nd. Now we just need to know what's happening in 3rd, because Ash Roy comes through and takes that 2nd place. And here we go. It's going to be Glowing who takes 3rd. Now is it going to be Chocky or Pac-Man for the final, that 4th place? It's going to be Glowing in 3rd, Pac-Man 4th, it's going to be Chocky in 5th. It's going to be Dusty in 6th place. It's going to be Handy Pint crossing the line in 7th with Haslett there in 8th. It's going to be Neville Kirkpatrick finishes in the top 10. Well done to Nevin. He'll be very pleased with that. Very consistent as well. And he crossed the line in 9th place. It'll be Lewis in 10th. Nick in 11th. It'll be Joey Bolt there. He comes through in 12th. And it'll be Demon Dave. He'll be coming through in the Octane racing car. And well done to Dave. Really appreciate him joining. Represent the Steve Rideout car, and he crossed the line in 13th. But there is your winner, Adam Bath. What a drive from him. So let's take a look at those race results. So it's Adam Bath who takes the win, Ash Roy in 2nd, Glowing in 3rd, Pac-Man 4th, Chocky in 5th, Dusty takes 6th, Handy Pint in 7th, Haslett in 8th. Then Neville Kirkpatrick in 9th, Lewis in 10th, Nicky in 11th, Joe Bolt in 12th, it'll be Demon Dave in 13th, and Corky unfortunately did not finish. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a quick interview with our top 3, shall we? Because that was some entertaining racing. Not so much for the leader, but I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure if Glowing is there. Yes, he is. Glowing, I mean, that was a very, very tough race, wasn't it? Because first minute you were second, then you were fifth, then you were third, then you were fourth, and you managed to grab third. How'd you feel? Hopefully we can grab Glowing. He is there somewhere. He's just having...
Am I on now?
Oh, there he is. Hello, mate. There we go.
Yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed with that. I had to get elbows out in some places, as did everyone, but I hope it made a great spectacle. And to the other guys that I was battling for third at the end of there, really good battling, and I hope everyone was happy with the racing that took part and all stuff like that.
Yeah, you seem very happy, mate. You seem like you're glowing, to be honest. But yeah, it's a fantastic race. It really was. There's a little bit of a argy-bargy between you and Pac-Man and Chocky, and I think Chocky's not too happy. But again, it was three-car battle into a corner that really, you can only get two through. But it was very tough, and but it was a great racing all round. And congratulations for getting third place. Well done, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Ben. I really appreciate it. Great fun.
Well done, mate. Super stuff. Let's have a word with Ash Roy. Ash, another great race. You had to battle for that second place, but as soon as you got away, that was what you needed to do, wasn't it? Just to clear him, and then obviously the chase was on for Adam, but he was a bit too far away. But second place, you would be happy that, wouldn't you? And fastest lap.
Yeah, I think they're probably the best I could have asked for. I wasn't really on my A game tonight. Really poor qualifying. I think, yeah, after setting a 32 flat in the race, I think that sort of speaks volume as to where I could have been had I had a good qualifying, but that wasn't the case tonight. But well, Adam was just class above everybody this evening. So yeah, I was hoping to have another close battle like previous round, but that wasn't to be tonight. I just couldn't get to grips with it tonight. Yeah,
tough track as well, but super stuff for grabbing that second place, and obviously the bonus 2 points as well. Well done, mate. Super job.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
So let's have a word with that man again, Mr. Adam Bath. Adam, you just heard it from Ash Roy, class above the rest today. How do you feel about that lovely comment from the man who finished second?
Well, I appreciate it, Ash, but let's be honest, it was more luck than judgment. I got a decent start, and then everybody behind me started battling, and I just got my head down. So I think if they weren't battling, it would have been a different story if they'd have been able to stay in the tow. But yeah, I just have to apologise to joyoreps.co.uk because they didn't get much airtime. I think I was too far out in front. But it was an entertaining race from my side, just from the fact that I could kind of just focus on my laps and try and keep consistent, which I managed to do. Just make my own entertainment. But yeah, if I can have an easy race like that every time, I'll take that. I'm well happy.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate. I do apologise. My dog's emotional after that event with you winning that race, I think. But hold on 1 second. Let me just sort it. Okay, sorry about that. Gets a little bit excited sometimes. But absolutely super job there, mate. Congratulations, well done. And yeah, roll on the next one. And just absolutely blown away with the racing style. Well done, Adam. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely brilliant racing. Epic first race with the battle raising the power pulses with 55 seconds to go, where Adam Bath could have done the double today. But again, it just goes to show, the champion of the Mighty Minis has still got it in him. Still Butler taking top points today. With Adam Bath in the Supers, obviously finishing that first place with Ash Boy second and Glowing in third. That's going to make the championship slightly interesting with Chocky now finishing in that fifth spot. But yeah, stay with us for our Super Sunday, which is coming this Sunday. And I hope everyone enjoys it. And then we start off with our All Women's Racing Championship on Monday, and the first of our Aston Martin GT4 Super League with the Conference League starting on Monday night also. So if you want to stay tuned for those races, please do so. We'd love to see you. And fingers crossed everyone enjoys more racing here at CC Sim Racing with me, Craig Cook, and obviously Jesse, Adam Bath, and now Lewis Beckenham also streaming on Thursday nights with us for the Aston Martin GT4 Super League. Hope you all enjoyed tonight. Thank you to everyone that has raced and all the YouTubers that have joined us. This is Craig Cook. This is CC Sim Racing. And that was the Super Mighty Minis Esports Championship. Have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you for round 4. Good night, everybody.